Well, hello and welcome to another V's Cards video. My name is Veronika Cuic and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. And in this video, I'm going to show you a quick trick on how to colour in using vellum. And we'll also do a card plus a gift tag all in one in just some minutes. I can't wait to show you how it's done, and here are the materials to get us started. I have a link of the product list in the description below to make life easy for you. Any image with defined lines that isn't too small would work perfectly for this technique. You've seen me heat emboss in multiple videos, so I will race through this quickly. If you're unable to get your hands on vellum, perhaps you can use some type of tracing paper. Do test it first and put it on setting 1 of the heat tool just to make sure it can stand the heat. I really enjoy this technique. There's something about the way the stamping blends work behind the back of the tracing paper or the vellum. It's really quick and simple and so forgiving. I use both lighter and darker shades of the Granny Apple Green and the Berry Burst, and I think those two colours really work well together. I'm not being too fussy, nor am I being random about where I'm putting my darker shades. Basically, I'm finding the edges or the inner part of the petal, or perhaps a shade of overlapping petals where I would add more intense colour. I don't think you need to be a colouring expert to do this technique, and that's why it's one of my favourites. Remember that video tutorial where I've cut, embossed and stamped sentiments all in one go? Well, I'm going to use the spares of that to see which one suits best for this particular card design now. I'm also looking to use similar colour in the cardstock as a background. It does take me a while, but I do finally figure out I'm happy with the result. So I really love this card. I think it's a beautiful card with very easy steps. I'm not even using the die cut machine in this one. I did fussy cut around my stamped image, and also I used some beautiful paper as a background, something a bit subtle but not too out there because I don't want the flowers to lose its thunder. I'm very pleased with the light and airy look I've created. I deliberately chose the DSP with a lighter colour to match the embossing powder. I'm using mini stamping dimensionals because I don't want the signage to pop up too much. It still will pop, but not as high as the normal dimensionals. Let's move on to the gift tag. Let's take a quick look at the products that are used for the tags. I did make one product switch over. The dies are no longer available that I'm using in this video, so I've given you an alternative, which is a punch. Now, I have a product list in the description below, which you could easily copy to your cart and make changes as needed so that it's nice and quick and easy for you. Thanks so much for shopping with me. We're doing pretty much the same thing as we did for the card, except I'm going to change up one colour, and that is the Azure Afternoon instead of the Berry Burst. We're at about the halfway mark of this video tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Please take a moment to like it and send me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to know where you're from and what inspired you about this video. Finally, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and click on all for notifications so that you receive notifications for all my future videos. Thank you so much. These little things that you do can make a big difference, so thanks. So after shuffling around, I finally found my background DSP, and I'm going to make 2 tags in one by cutting 2 tags within that larger image. So it's really the left side of the tag that gets that pretty decoration, and then you have it either a plain background, the white one there, or put designer series paper, and I think that's really enough for a design layout. You may also like to add a sentiment, and I'll do that with one of these tags as well. If you have a tag topper punch, you can make the gift tag as long as short as you like. You would need to simply cut out strips of, I think, 2 inches in width, and then decide on the length of the tag. This means you can do bookmarks too. You could probably use the DSP alone, but I feel like it's a little bit fragile, and having a basic white cardstock as a background just makes it a bit more sturdy and durable. It also offers a clear spot for you to write a sentiment at the back. Off camera, I've heat embossed a sentiment from the Comforting Thoughts stamp set. I didn't really want anything popping out or loose on the tag, as it would be moved around quite a bit being a gift tag. So I use liquid adhesive for both the sentiment and all around or behind the image. So I decided to give the second tag a sentiment as well. I wanted to show you a more simplified version of the tag by simply stamping rather than stamping and heat embossing. Though the tag is fairly flat, I did add 1 layer of shade behind the basic white cardstock to give it a tiny bit of lift. Let's take a quick look on how I've tied the ribbons onto the tags. So the first one has a basic, what I call, loop. I used a cord to do that, and then I adhered the bow to the cord using a mini glue dot. So to make the loop, really I'm bending the ribbon in half and then pulling the centre of that loop through from the front to the back, then opening it up with 1 finger. I feed the ends that are front inside the loop and out towards the back. Well, that's it, crafters. We're coming to an end to this video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, happy crafting, and see you in the next video. Bye.